Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Variety Show with Adam Franco. We are back with some more. Uh, what is this game called? Black Myth Wukong. There we go. Yeah, as you can see here, we've got some shader compiling. I forgot to open the game before, and there was an update since the last time we played. But yeah, it's been about a month or so since we last played this game. Definitely way too long between episodes, but yeah, definitely excited to get back into this game. Gonna be probably a little bit rusty, but hopefully we can get into it pretty soon. We're at 95%, so we're finally there. But yeah, I don't know why this game. I guess most games do this, but whenever there's like an update, they have to like delete all the shader files and then I don't know, configure them. I guess, but yeah, hopefully we can be on the road. Also, there wasn't any music, so I just pulled up the soundtrack on YouTube and played that. So probably should keep playing that now, but I thought this would finish relatively quickly. Maybe I have to tab over to it. But yeah, definitely excited to see what's going on. We just finished chapter uh 3, and so we're on the way to chapter 4 now. There's one boss we need to take care of in chapter 3, which would be, well, I think, will be a good way to sort of reallocate our um, sense of this game. So yeah, definitely not planned. And then also there was a White Snow Ice Cold Nonsense, which I think this is a preview for this chapter, like how this one was a preview of chapter 3. Um, so I guess they kind of just skipped chapter 2 preview because this was a culmination of chapter 1. But yeah, anyways, continue journey every time. Always so loud. Um, yeah, I think last time this there was an update too, because I had started playing it in full screen mode, which did seem to be running a bit better. So hopefully that'll go well as well. Um, yeah, definitely excited to get back into this game. Be sticking with this for a little while. Probably want to finish it. There's another game that I want to start playing. Hopefully soon-ish. When it comes out. So, but yeah, I'll get to that one in a little bit. But for now, we'll focus on this game. I think we just have. I was looking at how long the chapters were, and chapter 4 is apparently pretty long, but chapter 5 and chapter 6 are not long at all. And I think there's only 6 chapters, so sounds good to me. So hopefully we'll get through chapter 4 pretty quickly, and then we'll be able to finish off with chapter 5 and 6, and then we'll be done. Then of course we got Zelda and Star Wars. Probably take a little bit of a break from Star Wars. Um, just if there were more uh, updates and stuff they want to do. Let's see. Did all these. Make sure that we have all our upgrades and everything. Yep. Okay. And I think that we got everything here. Looks like it. Maybe I have to zoom in. Make sure we got all the audio blurbs. Okay, looks good to me. Next chapter, please. Rosy cheeks, gray hair. So yeah, I think this is based on the short little video that we saw that I mentioned before about a space narwhal. I'm not really sure what it was. I guess some sort of mythical creature um, that whose blood turned into gold pearl beads, sort of thing. Um, and it seemed like the villagers sort of were greedy and killed the thing instead of doing that. But
My ass. My bones are cracking from lugging this load. Step it up. We gotta catch that feast on time.
what is
Hear
this,
me
Skyrim?
out. They say that hag has a quirky ways. Each season she'd wed a mate, then devour him. Once our lady brought her a wedding gift, a mirror, a past echo. Which? The past echo. The lady often speaks of it with regrets. I wonder why. Let me finish, will you? The hag got the mirror and looked into it, and for no reason at all, she threw it away. That soured our lady's mood. She stopped visiting since then.
Gibbering and jabbering. Couldn't even catch a wink of sleep this whole time.
What? Who's in there? How dare you spoil the gift from her who does?
No, it's Koala Dude 4. I think he's 4.
No place to find peace these days.
Hey, lovely. Why don't you come down and join us? Leaving so soon? Why the shyness?
Okay. Wushan Lesser Guai. Gaping mouth, round belly, born incomplete, bulky form, craving and chasing tasty treats. Greedy for flavors, it longs for delight. Wagging its tongue, it speaks in spite. One spring, the web bridge hosted a grand banquet to mark the blossoming of the flowers. A young guai from Mount Wushan, having presented the gift, saw the ladies chatting and laughing at the feast and decided to join the other guais in the cave for drinks and merriment. A few cups in, the guais began to jest with each other. A pig guai remarked, "I'd rather live in this such rich hollow of yours with banquets for every season and festival. Back in our place, the lady is too strict to allow any fun." A proud insect guai responded, "Our ladies in the cave often host banquets to keep the mistress company. We may not compare to the halls of the celestial court, but our second lady has some businesses in the mortal world, so we're not short in silver. It's tough, though. If she didn't find ways to bring in money, we wouldn't have made it this far." Another pig guai added, "Beautiful and elegant are all your ladies. I wonder which celestial mountain is fortunate enough to be where they might start their new families." The insect guai laughed. "Our ladies can't leave this place. The businesses outside are managed by carefully chosen people. Since we only take bridegrooms who marry into the family, the talented ones don't want to come, and the ladies don't fancy those who do. Look over there, those 4 scorpions. Their family is in decline, and their descendants are unworthy. Only one is somewhat acceptable, but not one of our ladies would marry him. Whoever gets unlucky will marry him on a fateful day, so they say." The guys laughed heartily, enjoying themselves, when suddenly there was a shout. "Oh no! Oh no! The ladies are quarreling." Uh, a panting? I was thinking of like a pig wearing pants. I was like, what? A panting pigwai in charge ran over, shouting, "The mistress in the cave has lost her mind. Got into a fight with our lady over a few words from a maid, and even smashed the very gift that was brought." Okay, so I guess that talking about the mirror thing then. That the people that were transporting us, I guess, we're talking about. The guys were all startled. The clever ones quickly wrapped some food in lotus leaves and handed it to the pig guys as an apology. "Next time we'll make sure there's no misunderstanding. Sorry for spoiling the fun." All right, all right." The pig guys took the food and hurriedly followed the steward out, asking what exactly happened. Who knows? It's all too odd. Every time we come, there's a commotion. I've heard their mistress is always quite muddle-headed. Okay, interesting. Anyways, I guess we can't teleport just yet. Do some exploring. Mhm. Heavy attack. Just remembering my skill set. This mushrooms that are not at all suspicious. Oh, okay. I guess they they weren't suspicious. Huh. See anything this way? Okay, well I guess that was it. Huh. I feel like there's like more particle effects maybe on like the collectible items. I feel like I don't remember that previously, but maybe I just didn't notice until now. This game looks as beautiful as ever.
Looks like there's a dwelling ahead. Care to take a quick peek?
Sure.
Who'd live in this forsaken place? None but spineless guys fooling about. We came here on your word, but see? Even the pests here plague our path.
Well, I don't really remember why we came over this way. I guess we're just trying to get all the 6 thingies. Oh, oh, that's not good. Who's battling me? But yeah, all the 6 relics, I guess, or 5. I thought it was 6. Yeah, maybe the center is a relic. Oh, hello.
This place still looks the same. The past clings here.
That's gonna kill him. Okay, what is this weird thing? Puppet spider. Okay. Bad nose, crooked mouth, sharp fangs, poisonous and thick. Check the ears, cut the forehead. Cut the forehead. Okay. And the face has 8 eyes and ugly appearance. Okay. Long ago, a woodcutter lived deep in the hills. One day he went down to the market fair and saw a puppet show. He loved it and yearned to see it again. One day, as he cut wood, he heard shouts of glee in the mountains. He followed the sounds and saw a mob of Yaoguais reveling together. Despite his fear, curiosity urged him to climb a rock to watch them from afar. The Guais were gathered in a circle, watching an acrobat show. Too far to see well, the woodcutter could only discern a red-clad Guai whirling twin blades in dazzling spins and flips. Entranced, the woodcutter crept closer. He saw the acrobatic Guai had legs tied behind its back, strings dangling from its feet. In a flash, he knew it was a puppetry trick. He climbed a large tree for a clearer view. The Guai had an ugly, comical face. To the woodcutter, this spectacle was even more amusing than the finest plays at the market fair. He watched spellbound. A chill on his neck jolted him out of the reverie. Reaching up to check, he found his fingers coated in green spittle. Looking up in horror, he was greeted by a myriad of eyes staring down at him. There in the tree top dangled a violet spider, its legs threaded with silk, tugging the distant puppet Guai to and fro. The woodcutter yelped and fell from the tree. At that, the spider paused, and the gathering of Yaoguais turned as one to glare. What? And the gathering of Yaoguais turned as one to glare at him. Stricken with terror, the woodcutter fled and upon returning home fell gravely ill. No remedy could ease his suffering. He wasted away and soon died. Okay. Well, good to know. What are you trying to hit, dude? Let's see. Anything down this way? A lantern, dude. Lantern holder. Okay. When night falls deep, his light shines down. Summoned is the yin, suppressed is the yang. Like harvesters hastened before the dawn, he reaps with his blades, and the souls are gone. The insect wise loathed patrolling after dusk, as their instinct to chase after light made the nighttime perilous for them. But luck favored them when a tribe of pale-faced yakshas from from the west of the place, having traversed the world, chose to settle at the webbed ridge and volunteered for the night watch, a task the insect wise were only too happy to relinquish to these newcomers. Um, the yakshas are proud and fierce by nature, turned into feral Yaoguais, yet they still clung to their old ways in the days they were revered. They kept to their own, with lanterns lit from dusk till dawn, and rarely mingled with the insect-wise. To the latter, they were a curious sight, with their merriment and banter that paid no heed to hierarchy or status. Yet what puzzled the insect-wise most was the Yaksha's bond, not their blood. Close knit in joy, yet they'd often erupt into disputes and hurl sharp words with no restraint. One night, a quarrel broke out during an idle chatter among four yakshas on patrol, and their raucous noise woke the insect-wise. Why must you carry on as this? The insect-wise rushed to mediate, persuading them. Arguing one moment, chummy the next, why not treat each other with proper respect like we do? In an instant, the quarrel ceased, and in unison, the Yakshas retorted, "You are mistaken, one spat. Only through open discourse we grow." Another chimed in, "Exactly. When we air out our disagreements, it only makes our bond stronger." A third added, "Indeed, by having each other's backs, we've made it through a lot of tough times. Our harsh words don't mean any harm." The last concluded, "Unlike you insect-wise, we hide no secret grievances under the guise of harmony." With that, arm in arm, they departed, leaving the insect-wise to dismiss the exchange with bemused eye rolls. Interesting. Learn more about the. Why are there so many um, spirit things? But yeah, learn more about the different sort of tribes. I guess. What did the thing say? It said. I was thinking about the spirit thing. Yeah, he reaps with his blades, and souls are gone. We didn't really get much information about that, but I guess that's probably why there's so many souls just around.
Open that chest, quick! There must be treasures within.
No. I guess I should probably heal as well.
Found treasure? What petty guide!
Oh. Okay. Why are they? Oh, no. Okay, so this is the spider thing they were talking about. Ah, why are there so many? Ah,
Ease up and get back. Let me heal you first.
okay. I did not like that. More upgrade materials. Why didn't we get a... I guess they weren't Yaoguais. They're just bugs. Dragonfly Guai. Fly through the flowers and willows to shoot hidden arrows, flap your wings, and ride the crooked wind. It is difficult to achieve good deeds with small wisdom, and twos and threes block the way. There was a dragonfly Guai who loved archery. His mother saw his gift and used her connections for an opportunity to have him training under the Yaoguai king of the land. To the king, the dragonfly Guai seemed like a diligent and talented student. He drilled hard each day and served his master with great respect, always at his master's beck and call. At times he'd be practicing outside, but at a single command from his teacher, he appeared at once. The king had doubts, but considering the dragonfly's swift wings, the king dismissed his suspicions. One day, the king taught him how to imbue his bolts with greater power. Wait for the arrowhead to glow and then release. Love how he just didn't realize oh, once it starts to glow, that's when it's really powerful. Uh, the Gwai swore he'd remember, but when tested that afternoon, he couldn't recall anything. Huh. The king assumed he just hadn't grasped the lesson and explained it once more. But the next day, he had forgotten again. This pattern continued. The Yao Guai flew into a rage and set to punish the Guai. The Guai fell to his knees and pleaded, "Mercy, master, I have brothers. Each of us knows only a portion of the lessons. That's why I can't answer." At this, scores of identical dragonfly Guais emerged, all kneeling and bowing nonstop. Huh. Offended yet tickled by this revelation, the king demoted them all to lowly patrol guards and taught them no more. Alas, while Teddy's schemes might seem perfect at first, earning praise and favor, they all sow seeds of trouble. When the truth is revealed, one faces ridicule and brings ruin upon themselves. Okay, so I guess there was more than one dragonfly Guai, I guess. That's the trick.
Look, you restless monkey! I was talking here!
Sorry. You want to say what you were saying? Yeah. I wanted to grab some fragrant jade flower. Oh, hello. Tender jade lotus. Okay, that's new. It's one of these guys. Oh yeah. We see that their hands are tied up. Interesting. Okay. Cool. There's There's a ton of these. Oh, hello. Ah! Okay. Nope. Huh. What if I just ignored you? No, can't do that. Yep. Knew it. Yeah, whenever he does like a weird like repositioning, it's always a big guy. Uh-oh. Couldn't remember if he blew up or not. Okay. Well, seems like we only have one way to go, so ow. Beetle Captain. Okay. Summer turns to winter, spring returns to autumn. My body is wasting time and gradually becoming old and ugly. Okay. Uh, I know that my white hair has been exchanged for fame, and my stubborn and arrogant character has burdened your life. Okay. Interesting. Unlike the bee, wasp, hornet, cated, cated? I think that's a type of bug, but I'm not sure what it is. Cockroach, grasshopper, and dragonfly, the adopted sons of the spider ladies, the beetle captain earned his rank through his own valor. Perhaps this was what made him stubborn, quick to anger over slights of it, to his status. He often quarreled with the lesser guys over matters of word and etiquette. They called him arrogant and overbearing behind his back, disliking him all the more. One day, a petty dispute drove him to brandish his twin sabers at the lesser guards. The beetle commander chanced by and pulled him aside. You think your deeds and skills command their respect, but know this: rank has no bearing on the actions of others. What would happen if you measured your worth by the regard of everyone? When stone spiders show your disrespect, you think that makes you their inferior. Wait, what? When stone spiders show you disrespect, you think that makes you their inferior. I don't what? When stone spiders show that, you think that makes you their inferior. Okay, not sure I understand. The captain retorted, "You're a commander, thus none dared offend you. But I'm a minor officer. If I don't assert myself, those lesser ones will scorn me even more." The commander shook his head. "If they treated you with the greater deference than me, would that make you my superior in practice and skill? Nay, for I have observed that those who clamor most for respect often receive the least of it." What became of the beetle captain? Alas, he remained as he ever was, as one's nature could not be easily altered. It was said that he continued to contend with all who crossed his path until at last he was never to be seen again. Well, we saw him. He's right there. Not the 12, 21 Gwai, or will that we get from that. Oh, hello. I feel like we saved this chapter for perfect time, because a lot of jump scares in this chapter. Oh, I should have taken a drink and then absorbed. It's fine. We got a whole bunch there.
Tight squeeze. Good I've kept trim.
I'm surprised we haven't found a statue yet.
What could this be? Something I won't miss for sure.
I guess.
Wide road ahead. An ambush all but certain.
I'm not sure which way we're supposed to go, but I'm gonna check. Small amount of defense. Okay. Which ones do we have equipped? How do I see that? Using gourd, moderate increases chill resistance. Not that useful here, probably. So we'll probably swap that out. Okay, so we don't have the. I was wondering if we had the When did we get this one? Health recovery is halved, but attack is increased for short duration. Okay. I was thinking of the. There's a mana recovery thing, but we don't have that one equipped. Oh, hello, jeez. Oh, new guy. Grasshopper Guy. Okay, I thought we already fought this guy. Slender legs, a verdant sheen, each arm wields a sickle keen. Misty woods are his home so true, he cares for youth like me and you. During the reign of the greatest emperor of Han, there was a village called Bath. Okay. From within its mountains, okay, that makes sense. A hot spring flowed, reputed to preserve youth and vitality. I feel like maybe they should have just kept the Chinese name and not translated it. But it's funny. Okay. Nobles flocked to it from far and wide. One day, the Marquis of Licheng, of Li Le Licheng, Licheng, I think Licheng, came to visit with his 6-year-old son. The young lord caught a little grasshopper and wanted to keep it as a pet, so he tore off its wings. Oh my god! And trapped it in a teacup. That night, the Marquis was visited in his dreams by a man clad in green. Your child has imprisoned mine, he pleaded. We are both fathers. I beseech you, help my little one. The next morning, the Marquis summoned his son and inquired about what happened. The boy, who feared his stern father, only provided vague replies. Thus, the full story remained elusive to both. That night, the green-clad man revisited the Marquis's dreams. With twin swords at his waist, he warned, "If you do not return my son, you will never see yours again." The Marquis woke with a start and rushed to his son's bed, only to find it empty. The servants scoured the villages, but found no trace. Only the young lord's page remembered. Uh, oh, Only the young lord's page remembered the bug catching. He rushed to the study, found the overturned teacup, and gently released the grasshopper onto the grass. By noon, the young lord returned home safely, yet his hands were red and swollen, and he could not stop weeping. When questioned about the events of the previous night, he sobbed, "I dreamt of a man in green, a great jumper. He carried me on his back and hopped a few times. Then I didn't know where I was. He scolded me for harming others and struck my palms with the swords 20 times. When asked how he came back, he was unable to answer, overwhelmed by fear. Alas, it is said that all beings love their young, a truth that spans the world. Even Yaoguais, it seems, are no different. In the late years of the Han, the hot springs in Bath suddenly dried up. Insect guais sprouted in the hills, so the villagers moved down the mountain. A decade or two later, the area became known as the Webbed Ridge. The area we're in right now. No, not you, Siri. Every time.
Nice find. This might come in handy.
Thank you. Oh, hello. Take care of you in a second. Let me. Ow. Get you. Ow. Okay. Ooh.
There's a nice shrine here, kid. You should take a look.
This guy. Okay. Finally. First shrine. Okay. Got some new armor offerings. Upon successful hits from spirit skills, grants massive focus upon reverting. What are spirit skills? I guess like the move that I never use, the headbutt move that I never use. Let's see. For short duration after performing a spirit skill or using a vessel, considerably increases attack on critical hits and defeats. Grant small amount of key. Okay. Again, not really sure what key is. Like this game doesn't do a very good job at explaining much, but that's fine. When did we get this? Iron Horn Helm. Okay, let's see what else we got. Ooh, that's nice. For short duration, okay. Decoy duplicates are cloaked in yellow wind. Okay, definitely has really good armor defense. I don't think we need that right now. Same thing there. Has a little bit of chill resistance, which is nice. Yeah, same thing. These. They look cool, but we don't have enough materials to make the full set, so I think we'll hold off for now. Let's check out the store. Okay, use that for crafting. Probably should go through this and like craft a bunch of stuff, but I don't really need to. But let's go back to previous area real quick and go take care of the.
Hey,
Let's see. So apparently there's a boss here that we missed. Let's see if we can figure out where that is. It's one of the lesser Yao guys, probably. Or chiefs, maybe? I don't know. But we'll take a look around. Let's look over this way. you. No. But I also don't remember seeing you before, so. Ow. Oh, nice. Leveled up from that. Oops. I was thinking that it was just over this way. Would have scoped this out earlier, but wasn't able to actually access the area until now. So keep looking. Probably. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Yeah, this is why I didn't see it because I thought it was just a normal enemy. I think it's. Ow. Or not. But it is one of those guys. But it's like a powered up version. Hmm.
To kill is to uphold your
Guys.
dharma.
Don't bother. That way. Ah.
It's the eyes that see make your power.
Hmm. I'll just look up. Okay. Where is this thing? Chapter. This is Wukong. Yes, please. Monk from the sea. Where are you at? Monk from the sea. The temple entrance shrine. Take far right path. Okay. So that. Oops. Okay. So key is for transformation in vessels. Oh, good to know. Okay, so from the temple shrine. Take the far right path, head up the north. Far right path, heading up the north. narrow sloping path filled with supporter monks. Side area. Continue through a large gate pass where the censer holders are praying. The monk will jump out of the altar as you enter the next part. I think I may have maybe. Maybe this way? What's up? Nope. There was something about the corner.
The land of thunderclap allows
What's up?
nothing but one.
What's up? Okay. There's this guy here. Scary. Ow. 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 Okay. I don't see any sensors. I don't see where the spot is. Well, no wonder I didn't find it. It's just hard to find. Let's see. Can I just see it on a map? Location. Okay, and then turn the right. Okay. Ah, okay. Right here. There we go. Just had to walk 2 feet. Oh, what? Dumb. No. Oh, no, he froze me. Ow. Okay. Okay. This guy's tough. But yeah, not really my fault that I missed it. I definitely did explore this area, but I just didn't walk 2 feet into where his spawning area was. Okay, let's try this again. I hate these guys normally, so this guy being a boss is even worse. But I think Pluck of Many will probably help if I can get my spells working instead of them just not working. Come on, Wukong. You can run. I believe in you. Ah. Okay. Face. No. You please. You dead? Okay. I see. Slowly. Cool. Hoarfrost. Idling on a light on idling on in the light of day, by night remorse comes out to play. Transforms into the monk of the sea, weaving strikes with a blizzard's grace and launching attacks that inflict frostbane. Focus build up before transformation can begin. Just clear out the frost. Okay, and then we got this guy. Bitter Lake's expanse no end in sight, the ferry of enlightenment he sought day and night. Low means may tempt, but yield no gain. True greatness takes flight in honor's domain. Years ago, Yellowbrow crossed the Bitter Lake on a towered ferry. Upon disembarking, he discovered some strange fish clinging to the ship's hull. These fish, known as Hiluo, had a single head but 10 bodies, making them bizarre and fearsome. When the fierce fish saw Yellowbrow approaching, they wondrously bowed and made noises, indicating their desire to follow him and escape the Bitter Lake. Yellowbrow laughed and said, "With your strange forms, others would surely reject you, but I find it interesting to take in what ordinary people would not." With that, he accepted these strange fish as his disciples, clothed them, and taught them how to read and transform into human forms, even allowed them to practice freely within the realm of the New West. One of the fish guys was particularly robust and had fierce temperament. After mastering some techniques, it would ambush at various spots in the temple, waiting for opportunities to attack Yellowbrow when he was out, striking without mercy. Yellowbrow, however, enjoyed these encounters, and he would seriously engage in combat with the fish guy. Most of the time, he would simply sweep it out of the hall with the swing of his spike shaft cudgel. Despite repeated defeats, the fish guai realized that close combat was futile. It independently devised a technique involving throwing snowballs with its limbs, hitting targets with uncanny accuracy. Once in the forest of Felicity, even Yellowbrow was hit several times by snowballs, nearly freezing into an ice block. Instead of getting angry, Yellowbrow was delighted, unprecedentedly, unprecedentedly, it's a hard word to say, bestowed a new title upon the Hilo Fishguai, Monk from the Sea. He then assigned it the task of cleaning the inner courtyard, which conveniently allowed it to ambush anyone it wished to, especially Yellowbrow himself. Though they followed the same master, the disciples' experiences and purposes and their practices varied greatly, leading to vastly different treatments. Okay. Well, wish you got that on the first round, but it's fine that we waited till then. Okay, let's check out this place, see if there's any upgrades we can get. I also meant to check the thing in the shop, but that's fine. We can look at that later. Okay, what's up? Assuming you probably have stuff for me.
May Lord Lao illuminate your path. It retains the energy of both this world and beyond.
Ooh, long aura amplification pellets and enhanced jinxing pellets. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Let's see. Okay, so we got some new things here. Ascension powder. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Upon use, all actions. Oh, isn't this the same thing? Maybe it's just like longer. Upon use, all actions cost no stamina for a short duration, and then for a short duration after use, all actions cost no stamina. What do they? Upon use, massively increase attack, critical chance, and critical damage for a long duration. Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll buy this. What does this do? Increases maximum mana. Lee, grab that. Let's see what else he has. Okay.
Were it not for you, brave one, I wouldn't pursue this profitless deal.
We need some withered silkworm. We don't have. Mine cores. We could make some increased stuff resistance, but I don't think we need that right now. Yeah. Okay.
Each pill is a means to an end. My destiny's course.
Let's see what we got. Winkened wine worm. Buy this. And this as well. Where's our... Okay. Oh, wow. We have a ton of will. Each sip recovers 35% of maximum health. When health is below half, using gourd grants considerable amount of focus. Okay. Buy that. Recovers considerable amount of health for nearby duplicates upon using this gourd. Okay, well, we'll get it. Just because, why not? We've got plenty of stuff to spend.
Where there's drink, all.
Okay, so our last upgrade for this one will get 9 uses. But the upgrade for this one will get 8 uses. And we'll get the bonus for the health increase. So, sounds like this one's probably better. Though I don't really use the things as often as I probably should. Okay, let's see. I'll stick with this one. So we get 3 slots with this one. We'll get rid of the chill resistance. We'll do I guess we'll go back to the mana one.
Next time, down a few mouthfuls in one go. It's delightful.
Harvest.
What do you think of my work?
I don't think we have any new seeds to give you.
In this world, leaving so soon.
And you, my good sir. We have defeated you. Oh yeah, I forgot we did that last episode.
What rags and tatters.
But yeah, there's no reason for us to challenge him again because we can't get any more stuff. Let's see. Vengeful Mirage will inflict Thunderbane. Is this the one that we're wearing right now? I think so. We could upgrade it. I do like this one. I guess we can upgrade this one.
Helm
Silk.
and armor in place. Assure oppose in any case.
Yeah, materials.
It might befit you well. This can give you some edge. It might befit you well.
I'll just upgrade the ones that we
This
have
can
plenty of
give you
items
some
on.
edge. Helm and armor in place. Assure oppose in any case.
Reason not to upgrade.
It might befit you well. This can give you some edge. Helm and armor in place. Assure oppose in any case. It might befit you well. This can give you some edge.
Okay.
Helm and armor in place. Assure oppose in any case. It might befit you well.
Okay, so what do we want to wear now that we actually have some stuff we can upgrade to competent levels? I do like how this one looks. And sprinting each second moderately increases attack. Or we could do perfect dodges. I do like the perfect dodge system, so I might do this one. I might upgrade these.
Helm and armor in place. Assure oppose in any case.
Just because of that unique effect. And then we'll upgrade. Guess what? This one.
This can give you some edge.
Okay, that's fine. Uh,
Master of Arms stays.
okay. Oops. So right now we have the long scale one upgraded, which doesn't really give us much. I guess it does the Vengeful Mirage will inflict Thunderbane. Whatever that means. I think we'll swap to this. And then I guess we could do this one, or we could do um nah, I'll do this. Get all four.
Go
Okay.
and rest assured.
And we'll try to see if we can get some more gold thread and stuff. Or more upgrades. How do I get out of here? I think I just teleport out. Go. A little detour there. But yeah, I do perfect dodges like all the time, so probably be good for me to have this one equipped. What's up? I'm back.
There's a nice shrine here, kid. We should take.
Yeah. Let me. Finish exploring here. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why. They all exploded before I could kill them. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Stone spider. A small and humble a spider I be, yet in stone I adorn with comrades in peril beside me. In the olden days, a lesser beetle guy in the webbed hollow rose to the rank of captain through sheer prowess. But the promotion swelled his ego, and he lorded it over the others until they shunned him, much to his ire. Upon a day of rest, the beetle captain found himself bereft of friends to squander the hours with, and thus roamed the cave alone. He beheld a stone from which long and slender legs sprouted forth. As it turned out, the stone held a spider stirring from slumber. These spiders, burdened with stones upon their backs, moved in a slow and clumsy manner. The captain, beset by a foul mood, kicked one over and laughed at its plight as it flailed and struggled to right itself, which each attempt it made to stand he flicked down again, guffawing. Don't see that word that often. Guffawing. After who knows how long, crisp raps echoed from the depths of the cave. Soon, hordes of stone spiders marched out of the dark. Oh, that'd be terrifying. You flipped over like one little like rock spider thing, and then like 100 million just like crawl out of nowhere. Seeing the threat, the captain drew his weapon and charged into their midst. The spiders showed no fear. They hurled stones, spat silken venom, and rammed and butted. They drove the captain into a rage, and he spun his twin blades in a killing frenzy amidst the spiders. He cut them down with zeal, flickering a flicker of lantern light neared, followed by a playful voice. You fool, you think you can slay every spider in the webbed hollow alone? Come with me, I'll take you to play under the peach blossoms. The beetle captain lifted his gaze to behold a maiden of unsurpassed beauty. His heart stirred, and he followed her at once. Henceforth he was seen no more. One old Gwai mused, to slay spiders with their lair is but to seek death itself within their lairs. Yes. Okay, so that woman must have been the one that we just saw about an hour ago. Let's go past these guys. Oh. Bit excessive there, but okay. I think that's everything here. Oh. And big one, of course. There's some giant spiders everywhere. Ow. 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 Stop it. Ow. Jeez. Okay. Just trying to grab this stupid will. 50 million things started attacking me.
Huh? I can't believe there's a fruit I've not tasted. What's the rush? All hotheads wind up dead.
Okay, not really sure what he's talking about. Let's go this way. Actually, let's go the other way, because I'm assuming this is probably the way forward. There's a door in the way. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Go that way. I wonder if... Well, that answers that question.
Wide road ahead. The ambush or concern.
Oh, here's the guy that was dead. Some sort of frog thing or something. Ow. Oh, come on.
I can crack the sky with this freak!
Okay, well, good thing I came this way, because
Fortune is upon us, kid. Real
I would have
fortune.
missed the sympathy heartfill pill and the knot of voidness. And the blood of iron. Oh, a lot in that treasure chest. What was that pill that we got? Upon use, instantly resets cooldown of all spells. Okay, sounds very useful. Is that a legendary? Yeah. Probably never gonna use it, but I didn't mean to go down this way. I guess I'll just go. I think some of these enemies, they have like a % chance of dropping certain items, so might as well just try to kill them when we can. Oh. I have a feeling the lantern dudes probably have a pretty cool item. But I don't actually know, so. Find out together. Okay, well, that guy didn't have it. Yeah, I was gonna use the teleport thing, but we're already almost there anyways. Okay. Boss time, probably. Let's see. Oh,
Hold your monkeys. Let me fix you up a little.
oh.
Ah, welcome, good sirs. The feast is all set. Please come in and be our guests.
I forgot to read the journal entry. We'll read that after this cutscene. Assuming it's not immediately a boss. Oh, well. Guess I assumed right.
My gentlemen, you're fashionably late. Is your lady not joining us again this time?
Our lady prefers not to be seen in the lower realm. But she's been thinking of you all and sent this small token. She hopes your lady will recover soon and pay her visit up there.
It's a pity she didn't come. Or she would certainly enjoy a splendid show we've prepared for her. But now, the gift's gone and blood's been shed. I say, you two should take the fall.
We're just servants, madam. What's the jest?
Zhu Ba Jie. I know you find your look embarrassing, but why hide from my mother with another pig face?
Rude girl. Don't you know I'm a pious Buddhist? Give me your mother's name, and I'll check my list.
You heartless ass. After you ruined her house and her reputation, you're telling me you don't remember her?
Reputation? Yao Guai's care about reputation. All she cared about was lust. Now I know you're one of her spiderlings, aren't you? Well, well. Your rudeness is forgiven. Show some respect. Maybe I'll kindly pay your mother a visit.
Visit or not, I'm afraid that is not your call.
I do not like. Heal, please. Ow. I tried to dodge that. Didn't really work out. Nice cinematic finish.
Curse it! Bugs are bugs! Wearing human skin can't change your gross nature!
Yeah, sure. We are so low compared to you, a glorious admiral of the court. Ain't the last monkey still fresh in his grave? And here you are, another monkey's sidekick.
Cut your bullshit! Get your mother to beg for mercy, and maybe I'll spare your foolish life!
Truth is, the thing you seek is right here in the hollow. Flee now if you're too scared to come in.
Scared my hoof! I'll destroy this rotten hole right now! Let's see where else you'd build your lair!
Hey. I feel like we're just kind of here on a ride. Not really involved in the actual situation. But maybe it'll turn into something. Where did this guy go? Well, let's read this. Oops. Read this one first. Puppet tick. Okay. Can you discern the outer guise? Who cares when hidden from our eyes? When hung up high, what use retains? A puppet dance, its fleeting gains. Tales told of Zhu's estate in the Webbed Ridge, the ancestral home of the wealthy textile family in the kingdom of Zuzi. Rumors claimed the estate housed vast amounts of gold and jewels, but those riches were never found. In the kingdom of Zuzi, lived two thieves who called each other brothers. The elder, a broad and forthright soul, the younger, a handsome and clever spirit. Fleeing a warrant, they sought Zoo's estate in the mountains as their next target as well as a hideout. For, for days they scoured the hills, their rations spent and their hope lost. Wearied and famished, they chanced upon a tea hut. The young thief called out, "Let's rest there, brother." The elder replied, "We've seen no one for days. How could there be a tea hut?" But driven by hunger, the young one hastened towards it. The elder chased after him, pleading. They tussled until they entered the hut. Crude and dirty, it had rough log tables and stone stools. There were no patrons inside, only a hunchbacked old man with a cane brewing tea. The old thief asked, "How do you sell tea here with no one around, old man?" The old man pointed to a dim village behind the hut. "This humble one lives in the hilltop village. This hut serves but to eke out my living." He then served 2 bowls of thick, strange-smelling brew. The young thief reached for one, but the elder stopped him and asked the old man, "Do you know of Zoo's estate?" The old man grinned. "It lies within the village. Drink your tea and I shall guide you there." The young thief beamed, but the elder grew warier. He snatched the bowl from the young one. "I shall try it first." With that he downed it in one gulp. No sooner had the tea hit his belly than he collapsed, writhing in agony. The young thief turned to the old man, only to witness his true form revealed as a hunchback cane. What? Only to reveal his true form revealed as a hunchback cane-wielding creature, its body entangled in silk. Lifting his eyes, he saw a colossal spider perched in the rafters, tugging the strands to prompt the bug to tap its cane with a resonant ting-ting. Wait, what? Lifting his eyes, he saw tugging the strands to prompt the bug to tap its cane with a resonant ting-ting. Okay. At the signal, the stone stools shifted and unfurled their legs. They became little stone spiders. They spat silk at the elder thief to entangle him. At this sight, the younger thief turned and fled, as if he had not heard his brother's pleas for help. And then second sister. Why did they put the second sister all the way over here? Okay. With powdered face and hair in a twist, a slender waist adorned with jade amidst. As charming as a maiden from the skies, yet most formidable when she vies. The second daughter of the Zoo family was raised as a boy from a young age. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I read that and I was like, wait, what? Um, okay, I understand. She managed the finances and trades for the cave due to her straightforward and generous nature. She had the most interactions with the stewards outside the mountains and the lesser Yaoguais in the village of Langxi. Um, because she was busy with numerous affairs, the lesser Yaoguais had fixed times to report and offer tributes to her. Most of these Yaoguais, who were on good terms with her, both respected and feared her. They believed that their capable and strong-willed lady might one day become the lady of the cave. If that happened, anyone fortunate enough to marry into the family could be a lord by association. This caused much distress for the 4 scorpion princes residing in the cave, who were often the subject of idle gossip. The second sister paid no mind to such rumors. Among the 4 sons of Scorpion Land, she favored only those who were most helpful to her. A few days ago, she had acquired a celestial vine seed from somewhere and planted it in her private courtyard within the cave, assigning the eldest Scorpion Prince to guard it. The eldest Scorpion Prince delighted and assumed this meant the second sister had feelings for him. One day he approached the 100-eyed Taoist master, asking him for help in matchmaking. The master laughed and shook his head, saying that a woman with such a strong will would only look down on him more if he sought someone else's help in proposing. He advised the prince to come up with a plan on his own. After returning to the cave, the eldest Scorpion Prince circled the celestial vine repeatedly, but he still hadn't figured out a way to win her heart. Okay. So that guy went that way, but there's some stuff this way. Grab for that. Ow. Nothing too amazing, but gold is gold. Oh, let me grab this guy first. No, obviously I want the guy who's trying to kill me. Ow. Yeah, these are new guys. Look kind of similar to the other guys, but I'm sure there's probably a slight difference. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, okay. I was kind of expecting more, to be honest. Let's see, is this a fake one? It's not. Let's see. Journal entry. Wasp Guai. Okay. Yeah, they kind of look the same. I guess there's probably slight difference in the model. When the victory comes, it flies low, and when the power is exhausted, it flees far away. Work hard and wash away the dye, and use the power to soar into the sky. A young man once lived in the webbed hollow. You may wonder how he found himself living among the Yaoguais. His tale begun in the kingdom of Zuzi, where he was born into a family of weavers. Their craft passed down through the generations. One day, his father left home in search of a jade shuttle, but never returned. Um, so the shuttle is uh, basically it's like a wooden. Well, usually it's wooden, but I guess in this case it was jade. But usually it's like a wooden like dowel sort of like piece. I don't really know how to. It looks like a kind of like a boat. And basically what you do is there's like the string is threaded through the shuttle, and then when you have the weave, you basically throw the shuttle through the weave, and then you do this. You push the weave, so then you get the next sort of like wavy pattern. And then you do that, and then you grab the shuttle and you send it back, and then you do that, you do that. Yeah, so that's what the shuttle is. I don't know why he was looking for a jade shuttle, because I'm sure normal shuttle would work fine. But I guess it's probably just fancy. Um, but yeah, so that's what it means, and not like a car or anything, like a um, like a train or something, like a shuttle. But normally you would think of what a shuttle means. Though I guess they do look similar, so that's probably why they're called the same word. But, yeah. Anyways, his mother searched for him, only to be told that he had abandoned them to marry into the Zhu family. Consumed by grief and convinced that a Yaoguai had ensnared her husband, she wept day after day. Thus, in boyhood, the son vowed to slay the Yaoguais and avenge his father. Years later, he heard merchants speak to the Zhu's estate of the Webbed Ridge, home to women of unearthly beauty. He ventured there alone to exact vengeance. But as soon as he entered the mountain, uh, lesser Yaoguais captured him. Terrified he was before a little girl in yellow rescued him by commanding the Yaoguais to stop. The girl, barely 10, had a sweet, rosy face, hardly an evil Yaoguai as he had imagined. The young man was at a loss. To his surprise, the young girl, lonely with a few companions of her age, brought him to the webbed hollow to play. He stayed, and she visited often to lift her spirits. Conflicted, he spent nights vowing by lamplight to slay the Yaoguais and avenge his father come morning. One night, a small wasp flew in and heard his oath, but he paid it no mind. The next day, the girl didn't come. Instead, a woman in green, adorned with an elaborate bun and possessing a fierce yet beautiful face, arrived with an entourage of insect guards. Among them was a wasp Yaogai, who, with practiced ease, deftly searched the young man's trunk, pulling out his hidden stash of travel money and the dagger intended for murder hidden within his porcelain pillow. Porcelain pillow? That sounds very uncomfortable. I guess it's like one of the in like Asia they have pillows that are like solid. So I guess that's what I mean. And then there's usually like a cloth put over it. But I didn't know that they made it out of porcelain. But I guess maybe there are some. Before relaying his nightly vow of vengeance to his mistress. The green-clad woman addressed the young man. No mortal shall reside in the webbed hollow, yet we spared you to be a companion for my younger sister. But in return you plot to harm her, and you shall be punished for this. That being said, your quest for vengeance is understandable, which is why I shall leave your fate to the bone vault. At her command, the guards seized him, casting him into the abyss, his fate uncertain in the darkness below. Oh, something telling me we're probably going to end up in that place as well. So, forward to that. That's it for this area. I do like exploring in this game because it's linear, but there's like different branches that you can take. So it feels like you're exploring an area without it being like too overwhelming like an open world game. Um, Especially since the game makes it pretty clear where you're supposed to go and where you're not supposed to go. So let's see. Hmm, that looks suspicious. Wonder if that's the Iron Vault or the Bone Vault, Skull Vault. What was it called? Something Vault. No secrets behind the buildings. Some sort of pill. Celestial Jade Lotus Pill. Nice. Always use more health. Okay. Looks like we have to go down the Bone Vault. Uh, oh. Free stuff. Web top. Okay. Anti-miasma powder. Auction. Chest over here. Well, Lin Jin. Jinlin. Yin. Beltuck. Poison resistance. That sounds useful. We'll put that on now. So I'm assuming it'll probably come in handy in a place full of poisonous spiders. Okay, oh, got a couple new weapons. Spike shaft staff. Okay, so we need 2 more gold tree cores, which I think we were able to buy. Maybe? Yeah, we get some maximum mana and attack up. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, this one's just integrate spear technique into light attack combo. And then we got the Chitin Staff. Upon successful hit with the charged heavy attack, each focus point cost slightly recovers health. Okay. And then do we have any? No. I guess we can. Yeah, we'll make. Do we want to equip it though? I guess we can try it. Gold tree core. Can we buy that? Buy one of them. Okay, well, I'll keep a lookout for another one of those. I'll probably go off camera, buy a bunch of stuff, just because you have so much money. We'll have to go back to the other worlds and get them, but I won't bother you guys with doing all that. Okay. Let's do explore. Let's go up first. I do not like that sound. Oh, hello. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Goji shoots. Using the gourd moderately extends Ring of Fire. Not very useful. You don't use that spell. But good to have items. Probably can fall down there, so let's try to not. We had like a telescope or something. I think there's a shrine over there. There's a bunch of caves. Caves. Okay. Go this way. Oh no. I hate spiders. Oh no, these aren't spiders. They're weird larval pod things. Gross. I think they're like silkworms maybe? Ow! Okay, armor worms. In foreign lands, it toils and spins, weaving cocoons. Its work begins. Unable to transform and soar, it falls into the net once more. From the southern slopes of Mount Hawaii, one can gaze upon the radiant splendor of Mount Kunlun, its bright brilliance stretching for miles, exuding an awe-inspiring grandeur. On Mount Kunlun, there exists a creature called the Tuluo. It resembles a sheep, but it has 4 horns and is known to devour humans. Another creature, known as the Yuan, looks like a bee, but is as large as a mandarin duck. Its sting is lethal to birds and beasts, and it can wither trees with a mere touch of its venom. King Mu of Zhou once had the fortune to visit Mount Kunlun. He toured its magnificent palaces, tasted various celestial herbs and delicacies, listened to the sweet music performed by the beautiful celestial maidens, and saw many wondrous mystical beasts. When the celestial maidens presented gifts to King Mu, he refused, but pointed to the mythical beast in the garden and asked, "May I take one of these extraordinary creatures back with me?" The celestial maidens replied, "The beings of Kunlun drink from the celestial moat and feed on celestial herbs. Even if you take them to the mortal realm, they will lose their form and abilities. It is better not to take them away, for that if they transform, we cannot predict what calamities they may cause." Okay. What, what do they have to do with the minor armor worm? Ugh. Ugh. I don't know why I didn't get a thing for that. It obviously wasn't a minor armor worm, but I guess maybe it was. Is it always spiders? Huh. Uh, okay. That is this it? I wonder if I'm curious if we have the Ring of Fire, if this will like burn. Maybe that's something we have to do. This looks very suspicious, right? And we did get the little trinket or whatever with the fire, Ring of Fire thing. So I just don't really like it because I think it's the one that you swap with the Immobilize. So, and Immobilize is just so nice. So I don't think any reason to, oops, swap it. But I guess we can try that if that's a thing maybe later. But I'll wait for the game to tell me, hey, maybe you should try burning these. I saw a, yeah, there it is. No, ugh. Ow. Please stop. I hate it. Uh, not this way. This is the way that we went before. Let's see, where else can we go? Is this way? Ah, okay. Here we go. Okay, I dodged all of those. Fine. I do not like this area very much. I mean, it's very atmospheric, but I hate all the cobwebs everywhere. But perfect timing for Halloween, though. I guess we'll go down this way. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gone down. Oh well, we can always just teleport back. Okay. apparently that was a thing. So, what is it? Clawed cocoon. Okay. The world is full of hustle and bustle. How much money can you make from all the hustle and bustle? Will you be caught in the trap of heaven and earth and be entangled by the thread of chance? In the kingdom of Zuzi, a curious tale prevailed. No matter how many kings came and went, the Zoo family of the royal weaving office never relocated. They wove a fabric known as celestial silk, gleaming as moonlight, light as clouds. Nobility and merchants alike clamored for it. The city's weavers seethed with jealousy, but none could replicate it. Over time, whispers spread that the zoos owed their skill to a jade shuttle. Okay, so that's why I was looking for that. Bestowed by the red-clad immortal. One wearer was convinced that obtaining the shuttle would also secure his fortune. On a deep, dark night, he sneaked into Zoo's workshop outside the city walls during the second watch. The Zoos were rich enough to have their workshop sprawled wide and vast. In the dead of night, not a soul was in sight. The weaver crept through the yards of draping silks when a pure white light fell upon the center of the drying racks. The moon dimmed, and darkness swallowed all but that single shining pillar joining sky and earth. The weaver stumbled towards it and discovered the pillar of light was made of countless strands of silk. Two monstrous silkworms were spinning these strands into cocoons and hanging them on the drying racks. The cocoon's hooked feet grabbed the silk strands and passed the jade shuttle back and forth, weaving the exquisite fabric. Dazed, the weaver became fixated on the shuttle, convinced that owning it would endow him with the same power. But the cocoons impaled him with their sharp hooks in a blink of an eye. As he lay dying, he saw the worms crawling toward him. They carried him into the pillar of light and wrapped him in a luminous cocoon. Okay. I have yet to see any claws come out of these things, but I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, no. How's that worse than the spiders? Oh, it's. Oh, oh, that is like revolting. Please die. Oh, that is disgusting. Okay. Why are they? Oh. Ah! No! Stop it! Okay, well that worked. Cool. More upgrade materials. Obviously, I want to attack the one that is trying to kill me. I wanted to see if there was something, if we get something for killing all the thingies. I guess not all of them have claws for some reason. Which is fine by me, because those are disgusting. So nothing. Cool. So think the goal is to get all the way down there, probably. I'll have to go back once we get to the next bonfire or whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that I don't need to kill all of them. Just kill all the ones that are, oh, hello, in the way. No, obviously it's not. I was trying to kill. Oh, come on. I need to get my potion healing ones. Alrighty. There is a scorpion. Oh. Where are all the teleport things? Why is there like no teleport things? So we can go down that way, I think. Let's go this way. Oops. Okay, hello. Ow. Ow. Scorpion Prince. Okay. Silent it hides with venomous claws, barbed hooks laced with deadly flaws. It arrives with a fierce, bold show, but in a defeat it tucks tail and goes. Okay, well that would explain why it just like started running away when I was almost done killing it. The four sons of the Scorpion House often secretly inquired about each other's recent activities. This was not out of brotherly affection, but rather due to a competitive spirit, fearing that one of them might be chosen by one of the sisters in the cave before the others. Not only did they spy on each other's whereabouts, but they also felt compelled to comment on them afterward. If they heard that a brother had achieved something recently, they would make a sarcastic remark and express jealousy. Conversely, if a brother had made a mistake, they would mock and ridicule him, taking pleasure in his misfortune. Confused by such behavior, the lesser Yaoguais in the cave approached Beetle Commander to seek an explanation. Beetle Commander explained, their fear is isn't about failing to marry a lady. It is about is it it's that their brother's promotion will cut into their own benefits. Hearing this, the lesser Yaoguais were even more perplexed. Beetle Commander continued. The 100-eyed Taoist master will not permit the Scorpion family to amass excessive power. Thus, if one of the four brothers ascends to the position of the prince consort, the prospects for the others inevitably wane. This principle extends to the official roles within the cave. Take Scorpion Eldest, for instance. Having gained the favor of the second madam, he faces the most exclusion from his brothers. But the eldest one is indeed more capable, while the others are not as competent, one lesser Yaoguai chimed in. Exactly. Because he has some skills, his brothers only talk behind his back and don't dare confront him directly. Were it someone less skilled, it might not be the same. So dramatic. Okay. Attack me. Ow. I really need to get the poison thing up. Okay. Body warming. We don't need this, of course, anymore. This. Here we go. Okay. Somehow we made it across there, even though it didn't feel like we were doing that. Ooh, nice. Got some jade lotus seeds. I think we already had some. Nice. This. Oop. Grab this. And I think we'll probably call it a day here. Got a lot done this episode. A whole bunch more. I just noticed that there were spiders that crawled out of that. I did not like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll got a day here. Enough spiders for today. Before we do that, actually, let's check our or not spells. Our smarts. Let's see if we can upgrade some things. Each shot level increases frost damage. Okay. There's like so much to upgrade that I'm not gonna upgrade most things. I should probably use this a lot more than I do. Look at many. I definitely don't. We got jumping. Should probably use the staff spin more, but I'm below one focus point, Dustin 1 can still perform varied combos, significantly reduce damage. That sounds pretty good. Performing tactical retreat, forceful thrust, or charge heavy attack, hold light attack to unleash whirling thrust. Okay. Should probably try that at some point. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, casting immobilized no longer. That sounds pretty good. Look at that. That. Then I think get more mana. Okay. Sounds good. I mean, we can always just respec some. It's not really that big of a deal. Sure, these are all fine. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll call it a day here. Make sure to like this video, share with your friends and family, subscribe to this channel, do all the fun things you need to do here on YouTube. A lot of people like this episode for some reason. So, glad to have you guys around. Yeah, go check out the latest Max DC channel episode if you haven't already. Made some monster apple slices this week, or last week. And tomorrow, new episode going up. Has to do with a game that we've been playing. Well, kind of. Game that we played before. That's where it's directly from, but we're playing a game from the same series still right now, so I think it fits. Yeah, been looking forward to doing this recipe for a little while now, so really excited to show you guys the recipe. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yep, I think that's it. So yeah, new episode, Max DC channel tomorrow, and then we'll be back with some more Power World on Tuesday, 9:05 p.m. Central Time as usual, and then we'll be back with more Wukong on Wednesday. Wukong Wednesdays. Sure. Yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. That work? No, that didn't work. There we go. Bye.